Hello, welcome to week one. Uh, this may just be your first real introduction in Canvas, and so we're going to start at the very beginning. And one of the biggest challenges going between Blackboard and Canvas is kind of understanding how the LMS organizes content. In Blackboard, it's very linear. So if you go to your content area, you go in here and you just create the content in place, meaning wherever you create the content is where that content lives in the course. And that's where you have to go to edit it, modify it, move it, delete it. And so if you wanted to see every Blackboard item in the course, there's no one place you can go to do that. You have to go to where it is in the module or in the course documents or the course items. And that's much different than in Canvas. For example, I'm just in this blank shell, in this blank demo course, and there's nothing to it right now. If you go to the home page, you'll see there's nothing. And how do I create a home page per se? So you just need to go to Pages, and this really isn't a means, this isn't a place where students go or the instructor goes to organize their course. This is really just an area where all the content items live. So you could think of each content item as being its own little entity. It's like a nuclear structure where these content items, the pages are electrons, and you could just put them anywhere. So let me just create a page really quick. So test, hello. Save it, and even after saving it, it kind of puts it in a draft mode. And to be able to put it somewhere in the course, you have to publish it. Now, to take it a step further, to be able to make it your home page, you have to designate a few things. So first, I want to go to choose home page, and then it says page is front page. But I can't select it yet because I haven't selected any page to be the front page. So I could, to make it easy, just click that link. I'm back at the pages, and then just going here, I could go use as front page. Then you'll see now it's front page. Going back to home, I could choose home page, click it there, hit save. And now that welcome little message is the first thing anyone who comes into your course will see. This stuff up here will go away when you publish the course, and when students come in, they'll just basically see just the content. It'll look a lot cleaner. But let me get back to like how you could just link everything. It's no longer in Blackboard. You have to go to where you want the item to be and create it there. You could then copy it to somewhere else if you wanted to, but it's not very efficient because then you have two copies of the same content, and if something needs to change in one, you have to change it in both. Whereas in Canvas now, let's say I want to create a module kind of feel. So I'm going to go to modules. Right now there are none, so I'm just going to very quickly create module 1. Add the module. You now have module 1. There's nothing in it. I want to put that homepage page in here, so I'm just going to go right there. Change this from assignments to content page, and right off the bat, that test demo page is right there. Add the item, and now it's that same piece of content is living into, it's not even living, it's living in the same place, in the pages, but you can access it. It's now available in two areas. And that's one of the big differences between Canvas and Blackboard. That is one of the hardest challenges to overcome when you're going to be working on transferring courses from Blackboard to Canvas. Because when you do the export of Blackboard and import it into Canvas, you're going to find at first it's going to come to this blank home page, and you're going to be like, nothing is here because the menu won't be the same. It won't look like this. It's going to look like this. And so you get this impression like nothing just copied over. But quickly, if you go to Pages, it's going to make all these individual little items, like even the module folder right there, all these things are now going to be pages found in here. And at first it's going to look like a hot mess because it just organizes those pages alphabetically, and you're like, this is not the flow of the course. But that's fine, because when you go to modules, each one of the modules, each one of the content folders will be in your Blackboard course will show up here as a module. And that is actually how the course flow will be. And if you go to Module 1, you'll see all the content items are in the order that they need to be in. And if you start at page 1, there'll be a next navigation to where you go to the next page, next page, next page. So it won't be overwhelming. Just at first, after importing the course in Canvas, it's going to look like there's nothing. Go straight to the modules, and you'll see that everything is there. But really what you want to do is whatever the home page was in the Blackboard course, you want to do what I showed you, demonstrated by going to pages and setting that page, that home page, whatever it is, to the front page, and then going to the home page and selecting the choose home page and selecting it as the home page. In the assignment, there's going to be detailed information below, but in a nutshell, for the assignment, you're just going to be exporting 2 courses and importing 2 courses.